Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday the 20th of June 2017. So starting off with the pound yesterday, I'm just going to fast forward through this. As I warned in the Market Alert, the market is likely to be sideways because of the indecision by the government and all that sort of political nonsense that's going on, and that's precisely what happened. You can see the market was sideways. It tried to move higher, met resistance at the 128 level, and then failed to fill the trade. The market then did break through, but then fortunately it wasn't filled, and the market came back, waited for the news, and then that was about it. I think I got bored at this point, and then moved over to the Dow just to see what was happening, and that was making new all-time highs. But more on the Dow in just a second. Let's just go to the pound daily so you can see what's actually going on. The pound has become sideways, which you can actually see here. We've got a bit of a sideways move going on in the pound, and that's going to make it difficult to pull trades on this one at the moment unless we get something from resignation from May or something like that to actually give it a boost. But it's not a problem because we've got plenty of movement on the Dow at the moment, making new all-time highs. So let's switch over to that one and see how things panned out on this. So we start off at 230, the market lower. We then get a buy signal followed by a sell signal. The market then fills the buy signal. Now the market's already moved 70 points in the pre-market session, so I was wondering whether the market would continue higher or not. And then I realized what I'd said in the Market Alert for yesterday, that the market would attack the 21,500 level if prices were to move higher. And I keep saying it, expect the market to keep moving higher. This is what they want. They want to bring this market up as high as they can because they know they're going to actually drop it. And it's not just me saying that, as you've seen from all of the news articles. So there you see the Dow going through the 500 level, that's 21,500 level. As I said in my email, expect the market to stop here and trade sideways, and that's precisely what it did. And that's because that's how the markets work. There was no news to continue to drive the market higher, although if there's no selling around, it also gives them the opportunity to continue to move prices higher, and that's what we saw. And again, as I said in my email, if you've made profits in the first part of the session, then just stand aside, because things like this come along where you get a potential short. It's the evening, we've already had the market in a range, so why bother? And then you'll see that one's taken out. There's no point in trying to be on every trade. Just be selective about the trades, have the volatility, the momentum, and then the target prices like we had there, and once you've done that, then stand aside. So the bigger picture in the Dow, well, it's starting to be what's known as a parabolic move, which means it's just moving sharply to the upside. You can see how it's just continuing to drive higher. We saw yesterday's high already being taken out, which is there, 21,526. We've got a new high in at the moment. Just move that across so you can see it, 539 on the Dow so far, but that, no doubt that will be taken out as prices will continue to move higher. Now in the news, what have we got today? As I said in Monday's Market Alert, we've got a lot of central bank activity going on this week, a lot of people being sent out to speak. And again, no different here. We've got Fisher speaking, Barmy Carney's out this week as well, and we've got Kaplan out also. That's at 8 PM. No news to move the market. It's Tuesday, it could be a lot quieter than yesterday, so keep that in mind as well. Tuesdays can be slightly odd, and I say it every Tuesday morning. The news is factored in on Monday from the weekend, and Tuesdays can be difficult. So we'll see how the pre-market session actually pans out this morning before we get to the 2:30 kickoff of the official trading session of the Dow. And then finally, the implied volatility. Wow, this is something else today. So the implied volatility, it's the lowest I have ever seen since 1994. I've been collecting this data. 7.74 down from 8.10. And what this means is this. Now, when we're just looking at the Dow chart, I was talking about the market continuing to move higher. Well, a market can move higher as long as, one, there's nobody selling in it, no geopolitical event to actually send the market lower. However, and I'll say this too, that when the implied volatility gets to historic lows, then the underlying market will make a dramatic move. And as we saw in one of the news items last week that we looked at, that this will be a situation where this market will go unexpectedly. When everybody thinks everything is just fine and dandy and the risk seems totally no risk whatsoever, and complacency sets in, and then something will happen to move the market lower. Now these lows down at this level is unprecedented. I've not seen this. Now, if you followed me for the last few years, we've not seen it down at these sort of levels, and this is indicating that we are going to get an event that is going to certainly see the market move sharply lower at some point in the future. Can't predict the date or time, but something just to be aware of and keep in the background. But short term, the market is going to continue to move higher unless there is some sort of geopolitical event that comes out and triggers it to the downside. But other than that, keep this in mind. We have got these lows, so down the line we're not going to be able to maintain and sustain these levels. Right, that will do it for today. Anything to report, I will let you know. I won't be here this evening, but trading. But then again, generally we get everything done and dusted out of the way first hour of the session, as we've seen for the last few weeks. That's the pattern, and that's fine by me. Spend a couple of hours at the desk, do the trades, and then switch off. That's no problem at all. Right, that's it. I will see you in tomorrow's Market Alert. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.